Some
but
people
the thing
say
is,
that they've seen aliens, and then other people are like, no, you haven't, they're not real. And then some
No
people are
one's
like, I've
seen
seen
an
God,
alien.
and then...
You haven't seen God. People saw Jesus, and they saw the how do I put it? They saw the actions that Jesus had upon the earth.
That doesn't mean aliens aren't real.
Aliens aren't real. I don't think God would have created aliens. Why did he create Kayla?
We don't have all the answers. There's some things that just don't make sense.
No, but the thing is like, as much as I say, like, oh, I wish I never went to Arizona and I wish I never met her, God created her in our life for a reason.
Not in mine. She's done fucking nothing for me. That's mine.
I just don't believe in aliens. I don't think that God would have created aliens. Do I think that God has created... That's not even... That God didn't create it, though. Do I think that God is letting the devil... like an exorcism or like people being possessed or anything like that? Do I think God is allowing that? Yes. And do I think that sometimes that can be portrayed as something super scary and not like real? Yes. But I don't think it's aliens. I think it's the devil, because God gave the earth to the devil.
I think aliens exist.
Okay. But you also believe in science.
Science isn't fucking wrong.
Who created science? God.
No, that's not the way that everything works.
That's the way everything works in my brain.
Oh, not in mine.
There's Christian scientists for a reason.
Okay, but you can't say, oh, you believe in aliens. Yeah, well, that's because you believe in science. Like, you're literally dissing on science and dissing on my beliefs.
I'm not dissing. I said, okay, that's
you said because you believe in science.
Yes, and
you literally said that in a negative way. Believing in science isn't wrong. Yes, do I believe in the fucking everything in the universe and shit? Yes. But you can't talk negatively on that because they're not your beliefs.
I'm not talking negative.
You are.
No, I'm not. I'm saying you believe in science, and that is on you, but that is not the way that I will choose to live my life. Like,
I didn't say you have to live your life like that, but I'm not changing my life.
I never said to change your life. You know me. You know that I'm a weird ass teenager that's really strong in her beliefs.
I never said anything about it, but you can't say, oh, like, you believe in aliens because you believe in science and blah blah. Like,
yeah,
fuck? No.
That's like
science doesn't even believe in aliens. Fucking conspiracy theorists believe in aliens.
So
I'm a conspiracy theorist to the max.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Why are you getting so upset about this conversation?
Because this conversation upsets me every time we have it. How did this all begin? I don't know.
Can you stop, please? I just don't understand. You know that I believe in God, and you know that I believe in God created everything in the earth.
And you know that I don't.
I know. That's one of the problems.
See, it's a problem.
It is a problem because
it's not a problem.
Listen. Because I always told myself that I was gonna raise my kids up in a Christian household, no matter what. Because everyone can say, oh, religion is this, religion is this, religion is not accepting, religion is horrible, religion makes you do and say what you want. But no, that's not true. Religion is just portrayed as such a horrible thing nowadays.
Okay. But me believing in science isn't wrong.
I never said that.
You said it was a problem.
No, because I believe in science to some extent, but I also believe that God created science.
Used to disprove God. So why would God create something to disprove him?
Okay, then the devil created science.
See, now you're changing your fucking answer. Like,
no, because I didn't see it from that perspective. Because I didn't see it from that perspective. I just don't understand. You have to understand that. Okay, what I believe, God, it is proven in the Bible that God has created or gave this earth to the fallen angel, which is the devil, correct? Okay, can you stop? I'm trying to talk and you're distracting me.
No, but like,
okay, now listen, let me speak. But so the devil has the earth. The devil owns the earth, basically, correct? And that's what the Bible says. So the devil, when you think about bad actions and when you think about people that do bad things or bad people, or when you
you have to go potty?
No, she's just needy. Or when
She
you
has
think
to go
about,
potty.
when you think about, did you see that too?
A bird?
Okay. When you think about something that is going against God, that is what? It's only proven by science or something like that, right? Right or wrong? I'm simply trying to talk to you about this. Like, I'm not heated at all. I actually like learning about other people's perspective. You
don't agree with any of mine.
I don't have to agree with your perspective. Do I have to sit here and listen to them? Yes. But do I have to agree with them?
Sit here and listen.
But yeah, I kind of do because
we got in an argument.
Are you gonna let me finish?
About the lie.
But you're gonna have to understand that we are gonna have to have this discussion one day because
we've had this discussion.
But we're gonna have to have it multiple times.
My children to not believe in like all of the different theories and stuff of science and to not have the scientific part of their brain because that is how I grew up. We've had this conversation over and over again.
But
I do not want to raise my kids to only know God and to only know that. They need to know everything and then they can make the decisions themselves.
I don't only know God.
There's a lot of people that do. And
I know,
they use
but
it
I'm talking
against
about
everything else. And I don't want our kids to be raised up that way. I have friends where they are so, like, God-driven that they also follow all of the negative things of God. And I don't want my kids to be like that. Like, fucking being gay is a sin and shit like that. Like...
But that's where, like... Me, I think that being gay is a sin, and I think that...
I don't. That's fucking absurd.
I think that the devil created it.
No, I think that I just fucking love women.
You love women, huh? Huh?
A woman, come here. I just want...
I'm not saying your beliefs are wrong. I'm just saying that there's...
You kind of are, though.
No, but what I'm saying is that the devil reigns over the earth, and the devil creates things that make perfect sense, things that fucking science has whatever said that make perfect sense for every reason not to believe in God, because the devil does not want anyone to believe in God.
It's raining. Or it's literally just that shit is real, like it makes sense.
You know, okay. But
like, you can't say that the devil is making science to disprove God in every way. Literally, some things fucking make sense. How much of the ocean has been explored? How much? Explored before.
Factual.
So that's the same about outside the Earth in the solar system, in space.
Okay,
how much shit is out there?
Listen. So, what is something scientifically that you think, like, there's no way that a God could exist?
I didn't say there's no way that God could exist. I do believe in God, but I don't believe that He created absolutely everything.
Okay.
Do I think that He created, like, everything on this earth and, like, Adam and Eve and all that shit and, like, literally started everything, all of the animals, like, literally everything? Yes. But then I believe that people... Do I know how the fucking solar system got here? No. Do I think that God made the solar system here? No.
You don't think God made the solar system?
No! All of the fucking Big Bang Theory.
God created it.
No! There's literally science that proves it.
Science that prove what? That it just happened? It just happened because God created it.
How do we know everything around us? Because of scientists and scientific studies and constantly going about it. Like, all of the fucking asteroids that are hurtling towards Earth, and we know how far they are. We know if they'll miss Earth. We know all of that shit. We know which solar system. There's literally a solar system with a bunch of fucking numbers on its way going to collide with our solar system.
Listen to me. But I believe that God is allowing human beings to think those thoughts to see who's going to be strong enough to believe in fully in Him or not.
No, that's not what I think.
Okay, that's not what you think, but that's fine.
Because I don't think that God is... Like I said, God did not paint the lines on the road. People did. And then you said, well, who put the thought in their head? No, they just went, hey, this is a safety hazard. Let me fucking put a line on the road.
But who created safety?
People. Like, God is not
so
like
someone just was like, oh, maybe safety's a thing.
Yes. Have you read any of the history books? Have you read any of the history books on like Plato and everyone who fucking studied the solar system and studied time and literally made the concept of time based on where the sun is at and based on shit like that?
Y'all can have different opinions. We can have different opinions. I'm not saying that.
We do have different opinions.
Yeah, we literally
But
do.
I am not raising my kids entirely on God.
I never said that I was going to raise my kids entirely on God. At the end of the day, am I going to tell my kids that, hey, you know what? God is the reason behind everything? Yes.
I don't think that God is the reason behind everything.
Okay. Well, I guess partially you're right, because the devil is behind some things.
That's not what I meant either.
That's how my brain works.
That's not how mine works. I was raised entirely on science. Like, yes, my grandma is entirely, like, God-driven. My grandma is all about God.
So you're going to teach your kids a lie? What are you talking about?
I'm allowed to have my beliefs. I never said that I was teaching my kids a lie. Not everything that you believe in, I'm going to believe in. That's not how fucking...
I need popcorn. No, but I guess, okay, pause. You guys have to understand that everything was created by God. I think everything was created by God. That's my opinion. And I'm allowed to be entitled to that. You guys have to understand that this this actually describes partially a healthy relationship. Like, we have completely two different opinions on everything. And
I don't know what to believe in, honestly, same. Like, I'm fucking in it and I don't... Like, I believe in God. 100%.
So what do you believe? So...
But I don't believe that that he put the thoughts in everyone's head about everything when you have literally stated that he let people literally take the reign of everything and go on their own. That he released his grasp from the earth and said, here, whatever you do is on you. So why would he still be putting all of these thoughts in our heads and shit if you said that everything we do is on
okay,
us?
so yes, that is right. But I believe that, like, main things, like, not like, oh, I need a shit today. Or like, oh, I need to fucking drink some water right now. I don't believe that God put that in my head. Like, God gave us free choice and free will because I believe that we're here for a test.
And I think I don't.
So,
why we're here? Who the fuck knows?
Do you believe in heaven and hell?
Yes.
So who do you think goes to heaven? Who do you think goes to hell?
I don't think that life is this, like, fucking test of torturing people.
I'm not being tortured. Are you being tortured? Because I'm not.
Do you know how many people are being tortured?
Absolutely. That's what I've always questioned. Like, how can like nobody get offended by this either. How can a kid in Africa who's like never believed in God or never seen God or has nothing, like literally fucking lives in dirt, how are they being judged because they have nothing? Like, that's what I will never understand.
It's like shit like that, like little like things that don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I do not believe.
But that's the thing is, like, because I've talked to my mom multiple times about this, like, things that don't make sense.
Your mom I do not agree with your mother at all.
Okay, I don't agree with my mother at all, but, like, things that don't make sense, like, I'm like, there's things that don't make sense, like, why God allows people to feel pain. There's things like that make no